Okay, in this clip we're going to look at what I would consider a very complicated question or a very poor question. Okay, the question we're going to look at is how much did you spend on alcohol last Christmas? Okay, and there are a number of reasons why this question is quite poor, some of which I'm going to go through right now. Okay, um, let's look at the frame first of all. Last Christmas. Okay, last Christmas can be understood by different people in different ways. Some people may understand it as perhaps the 2 week Christmas break that we associate it with in terms of the school holidays. Another person might consider last Christmas to be Christmas Eve up to New Year's Day. Okay, so you can see straight away how some people will understand the time frame differently to others. Okay, in terms of alcohol, here the term, is this alcohol that you would have purchased in an off license? Is it alcohol that you would have purchased in a pub? Is it alcohol that you would have purchased for your own consumption? Or is it alcohol that you would have purchased in terms of presents for people as well? Okay, so you can see again how, as the respondent filling out this question, some people will understand it differently to others. Another issue with this question is the whole issue of asking people to do some mental arithmetic, okay? In that they're going to have to get an average in terms of how much they think they spent on alcohol each day, perhaps over the Christmas period, and then multiply that by the number of days in the period that they understand it to be. Another person might decide to try to remember how much they had spent on alcohol each day and add all those up, okay? And you're asking people to do quite complicated arithmetic when they're doing it in their heads, okay? For what should be quite a simple question, okay? Another issue with this question is that you're asking people to delve into their memories, okay, and remember how much they spent on alcohol last Christmas. Okay, so we may have issues with recall here, and I think it is fair to say you would have issues with recall. Okay. So having looked at some of the problems with this question, as a researcher, some of the issues that you're going to run into with a question like this is that all respondents will not understand the question in the same way. Okay, so therefore it's not a reliable question. Okay, and this will create many problems for you as a researcher once you've collected the data and analysed the data, and then you're trying to interpret the data. Okay, so quite a complicated question, and as you will see in the general guidelines, I recommend, and my colleague, that you would keep questions very simple. So something to think of when you're devising your own questionnaire.